Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So this morning, guys, I thought I'd do something a little bit different over there on Twitter. I've noticed a lot of people panicking about having their funds on the Celsius network. So I thought today I would do a short video. I'm going to try to make it short this morning. I'm going to have your regular scheduled programming later on this afternoon, but this morning I thought I'd do a short video talking a little bit more about Celsius. And I found a post over there on Twitter suggesting that if you have under $10,000 to $25,000 over there on Celsius, you can do something to get it back. I know they've frozen funds over there, and some people are panicking, I can't access my funds. And so, of course, in a market downturn, the market, Bitcoin's down around 70% right now. People are panicking, looking to access their funds, looking to sell their funds, and Celsius has been keeping a lot of people's funds hostage on their website. Ben Armstrong just came out with this tweet thread as well. So just following this story, how Celsius and their founder and CEO, Alex Mashinsky, are actually scamming people right now. So again, guys, if you're in this situation, listen up. And even if you're not in this situation and you're just interested in the case, well, maybe this story is for you too. Our account rep at Celsius, now this is coming from Ben Armstrong, one of the biggest crypto YouTubers that I know of. He told us that we had enough money in our account to pay off a loan, but we can't use money in our account, he said. We have to send Celsius more money to pay it off. So you're asking yourself, what kind of scam is this? Imagine an insolvent company that you can't withdraw your money from asking you to send them more money. Literally defies logic. So you may be asking yourself the question, why would they not let you pay off your loan with money or crypto or stables that are already in your account? Great and logical question. Glad you asked. It's because they are totally insolvent. This means, guys, they have nothing to liquidate. The money that shows in our account isn't actually there. That's the only reason we can't use it. It's not there, and these idiots have the audacity to think that we are going to send more. This is a pure scam to try to bring in fresh money from users to pay off loans. You see, once Ethereum hits a certain number, we get liquidated and lose all of our collateral against the loan. So they are trying to take advantage of the fear in the market to pad their pockets. As they head towards bankruptcy, make no mistake about it, at this point, now I see their end game. It's only a matter of time before the biggest position gets liquidated, and he's saying Bitcoin at 16,500, and that is coming. They know it, and that gets closer. They are pulling out all the stops. Does this sound familiar? Holding people's money hostage? Well, it should, because it's the most common scam for petty hackers and phishers, and here's how it works. Someone says they are an expert crypto trader and they give a new investor big daily returns on a small investment, so the victim gets tricked and sends the scammer $1,000. Next, the scammer has the victim create an account on what is basically a fake trading platform. The website looks like a regular platform, but it's all just code. There's actually nothing backing the platform, but the website code shows the victim's account in real time. And each day the victim's account grows, but there's no money in there. It's just numbers on a screen set to increase every day on a timer. Sounding familiar yet? After a few months, the victim's account grows significantly from $1,000 to $100,000. So rich. Keep in mind, these victims are real people with families who have been praying for a big break. And now they have finally found it, but sadly we know the $100,000 is not actually there. But in the victim's mind, the money is ironclad. They already have plans for it. Paying off student loans, debts, cars, car bills, medical bills, maybe even down payment on a house. This is an important part of the scam because while the victim actually has only lost $1,000, to them it feels like $100,000 in losses. So this is where the Celsius network twists the knife. You see, the victim is told they can pull all the money out at any time by paying an administrative fee of $5,000, which hurts, but remember, there's $100,000 on the line, so the scammer is easily able to get more money from their victims. And they will bleed their victims dry by squeezing fee after fee after fee until the victim finally realizes they have been scammed. The scammers are relentless and they will do anything to get more money out of you. Celsius Network and Alex Mashinsky are these scammers. Ronald Lowe also, Ben Armstrong goes on to say, and today I'm the victim, kicking myself for wondering how I let this get so bad and so far. Kicking myself for not seeing the obvious Ponzi right in front of my face. Lulled in by a facade of charm and a sociopathic scammer. I guess we all thought Celsius Network was being reasonable and earning returns in a safe environment, when in reality they are just DeFi degens who never had any clue what they were doing. Now again, Ben, a big crypto YouTuber, and he's coming out on the record saying this. And if you guys have fallen prey to the Celsius situation, and maybe you have some money over there on Celsius, well, I thought I'd bring this to you. Joshua Browder. He posted this on Twitter just a couple of days ago. Now, he's the CEO of Do Not Pay, Robinhood of the internet, according to the BBC. And Do Not Pay has not paid me anything, ironically enough, to talk about this. So that is his company, and he mentions them in this tweet thread, and I get that this tweet thread was probably some self-promotion for him. But you don't have to go that route. I'm just going to give you guys the information that he posted here if you guys are in this situation. If you have under $10,000 to $25,000 with the Celsius network on any crypto exchange that has frozen your funds, listen up, because here is a step-by-step guide on how to get your money back ahead of everyone else using the law. As of right now, these exchanges have not filed yet for bankruptcy protection. So that, guys, is very, very important. And if you're watching this video, you probably should act fast before that happens. Therefore, they are subject to small claims court judgments. Small claims court cases take typically 1 to 2 months. As long as this drags on longer than that, this strategy will work. To file a small claims lawsuit, the first step is to send a demand letter, and the demand letter should say 2 things. Okay, guys, so listen up here. Number 1, how much you are owed. And number 2, why you think you are owed the money. Those 2 things are literally all you need to put in this demand letter, and I will leave a link for this. It's just a Google search for demand letter example. You can find all kinds on the internet, and you can word it any way you want. But in terms of the key points to this, how much money you are owed, 1, and why you think you are owed the money. So how much money you are owed, that's very simple. Celsius Network, through whatever I ended up doing, owes me this amount of money. And why you think you're owed that money? Well, I put my money on the Celsius Network thinking that I would be able to have access to it, at any time that I wanted, and now they have frozen my funds. So in a nutshell, there you go. I just gave you guys the answers to how you need to word it. But if you want to make it sound more professional, again, here's just a demand letter example. Dear Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so, we regret to note that despite previous letters and the balance is still outstanding. So this is for a typical debt, but you guys can tailor it so that it's directed to Celsius Network or their lawyers to make it sound a little more professional. And that's just one of them. All you have to do really is just Google demand letter example, and you guys can find different examples, and maybe you can even mix and match different paragraphs there. Anyway, for Celsius specifically, though, you should mail it to, with return receipt requested, to this address here. And so he posts the address, 121 River Street, PH 05 in Hoboken, New Jersey, 07030 USA. Now, after 10 days, when they inevitably don't respond because they've got a lot of things on their plate right now, you can file a small claims court lawsuit in your local jurisdiction. And if you want to use Joshua Browder's company here, Do Not Pay, Do Not Pay can handle the demand letter and filing for you, or you can go to your local website. For example, in San Francisco, and then he gives an example of San Francisco's protocol there. Now, many lawyers will hate me for saying this, but it's in their terms of service. They can freeze the funds. But if the Celsius Network does not respond to your letter, and listen up, because this is very simple. If the Celsius Network does not respond to your letter, you will win by default. They are so busy that they aren't going to send an executive to Denver, for example, for your case. They have bigger problems to worry about: prison, FTC, class action lawsuits, etc. Plus, a judge might feel sorry for you based on the facts, even if they do show up. So after you win your case with a judgment, surely they don't have the money, right? How can you actually get paid? Well, this part's a little trickier, but you can use the service there that Joshua Browder has to offer, Do Not Pay. Well, then you have a court judgment. You can go to every bank, every office, even their website domain, and collect your judgment with a collection order. You can force every bank that holds their money to send you what you're owed. To collect, file a collection order with your state small claims court, or use the company Do Not Pay in order to do this for you. Of course, they will likely charge you guys a small fee. Joshua Browder continues down here by saying, the more quickly you do this, the higher the chance you will get your money. Once Celsius Network files for bankruptcy, though, the lawsuits and collection orders won't work. Until then, though, this is fair game. So if you guys are in this predicament, and if you have enough money that you're willing to do this, I mean, this is the thing. Some people will just take the $25,000 loss and be like, it's a write-off. I don't care about it. Other people are thinking to themselves, no, this is my life savings. I've got to fight tooth and nail for this. So depending on your situation, maybe this is worth it for you. Maybe it is not. Anyway, I said I was going to keep this video short. Gonna wrap it up there. For those of you guys who may not frequent my channel often, maybe you found this video by accident, well, welcome. And please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments down in the comment section. And for my usual viewers, like I said, I will have another video this afternoon, so hang around. I'll see you in the next one, guys.